Once we landed in Seattle, we wanted to get the lay of the land.
This is cold smoked and dried for 36 hours. Sort of like taking lox and drying it out a little bit.
Ooh.
It's really good.
Hold on, Terry, you didn't try it. That's really good.
Yeah.
Next, it was time for practice at Seattle University.
Well, there wasn't much soccer today, to be honest. It was just a really relaxed group, just doing a regen session off the travel. But you can just see the spirit in the group, which is awesome.
Yeah, talk to me about that. They seemed really loose.
It should be loose, to be honest. On a regen day, you're really not trying to achieve much other than just get their legs back off the travel and come in and have some fun. We're 48 hours away from the game, so they don't really have to be extremely focused right now.
It's fun to be out here, yeah. You could tell the group is super excited to play, and we enjoy each other's company. We enjoy the game of soccer, so it'll be a fun one on Saturday.
We live a dream, so we get to play soccer. It's all about having fun at the end of the day.
Yeah, but this is big stuff.
No, definitely, this is a huge stage. You know, we've been waiting a long time for this, the club, the city, so obviously it's going to be a tough game going to here in Seattle. So, yeah, you know, it's definitely come kickoff, it's going to be business mode, but up until then you got to have fun and kind of relieve the pressure.
I think it's pretty obvious. For anybody's watched training today, you can see the energy in the group is positive. You can see the guys love being around each other. I think that's imperative in any type of team. I've always stressed it's important with any team I've ever coached that we have that type of mentality, and it's not that easy to put in place, but when you have a great group of guys like this, that lends itself to a big positive vibe. So it's good to have that now. We just had a chat with them in the training. It's like, enjoy this, have a nice evening, but then obviously tomorrow we need to be focused.
Friday morning, the fans arrived.
Cincinnati, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ole, 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 ole.
We couldn't be more excited to be here, and you know, the table's now set for us. We put our own, you know, chair at the table, and before other much larger markets and cities than us, but Cincinnati is, you know, what Bernie's always been saying, like, we're a major league city, and so we have major league supporters that have traveled all this way for it.
The fact that we're here, we've won the first season. Now, if we're bad a few years down the road, we'll talk about that then, but right now, I don't care if we're bad, we're here.
They know we're here. They definitely know we're here. It's like as soon as we got off the plane, people were saying things. Other folks were on the train, folks were saying stuff. They know we're here.
What are they saying to you?
I don't know if I can repeat that on television.
We're now going to FC Cincinnati, and Tanya O'Rourke is live with the latest of everything that's going on in Seattle right now. Tanya, what can you tell us?
Oh, Kristen, let me tell you, we are at Fano Irish Pub, right? And so the Pride, that's one of the big cheering portions of the Bailey. You know, the really loud people, they're singing all the time at the stadium. Oh, they're having a party here, and it hasn't even started yet, but they got together a little early, hang out with us. Olivia, why do you guys do this?
Because it's fun, and it's a great way to support the team and spend time with each other. And we had to get here early so that we're ready for tomorrow, and why not?
Well, we thank you for coming in early for us. Melissa Bingle, you are planned, this is your first road trip of the season, but you have a plan.
I went to preseason.
Oh, sorry, you went to preseason.
Yes, I did.
Okay, but your plan is to go to
all of the away matches this year.
All of them?
All of them.
Why?
I like that we can be there. When we're at home, they have that atmosphere of every, 30, up to 30,000 people cheering for them. And last year in the USL, it would be 3-5 of us. And I think it's important that we're there supporting them. And I'm hoping this year in MLS that it'll be even a bigger number. Of course, here it's going to be like close to 350. Cheering for them when they're away.
Yeah, and that's really cool. And one of the reasons that FC is so great is because of these groups. And the other reason is because the president and general manager just shows up at their parties. Jeffrey Birding, you are here. Why do you come to this stuff? Why is it important to be part of these groups?
This is who built our club. Our club was built by our supporters. It was organically grown from day one. We fight to represent our city, and and all these great supporters who've built the club, and they're a lot of fun to hang around with.
They really are a lot of fun. I will tell you, we've had a good time hanging out with these guys. Your day before, you're ready. I know the team is ready, right?
Yes, we're ready.
Yeah, you're going to make it happen, and it's going to be a great season, right?
It's going to be a great season. Every day we'll show up to fight for our city. And I was just with a bunch of the guys, and they're ready for a fight.
Yeah, these guys, it's a great group of guys. They really, really like each other. They're a lot of fun to watch, and so are these guys when they're cheering. Go, guys!
FC Cincinnati, ole, 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 ole. FC Cincinnati, ole, ole, ole. We have the hearts of lions. Juva, we triumph. Our city's limits carved in hearts and never set in stone. La 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 la. La 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 la.
Back to you, Christian. Tanya, you cannot deny the excitement. That is so fun. Can't wait for tomorrow.
Game day started with the team doing what they call a team walk.
Match days on the road, we always go for a walk together as a group, just to kind of bring everybody together to start the morning. We'll say a few quiet words to the group just to outline the logistics of the day, make sure everybody's in the right mindset for the game that night. But it's also an activation. It's get your body up, get your body moving, so it's not, you're not going to be lying around all day long. If you lie around all day long, by the time you get to the stadium, it looks like you've been sleeping all day. So we want to get them up, get them moving. The walk is part of the activation. Seattle is, I don't know if the nickname is the rainy city, but I know, having been in the Pacific Northwest, it rains a lot, so we may have to improvise a little bit, but we'll just get them up, get them moving. So most of the time, the team walk is the best way to do it.
The fans got an early start too.
And everyone who's home watching, you built this club. This is from you, this is for you, and tonight we're going to celebrate our third professional sports team, Major League Sports in Cincinnati. This has happened because of you. And so this is very special to all of our staff, very special to all of our fans. And so tonight, let's have a great time. And on behalf of Carl Lindner, all of our staff, our owners, and our city of Cincinnati, we salute you, Cincinnati. We salute you.
FC Cincinnati! FC Cincinnati!
And then they marched from the bar to the stadium, showing their pride. No one is giving FCC a chance to win this game. I mean, the Sounders are one of MLS's premier teams, but the fans, the team, they say it doesn't matter. They know it's a process to be able to win in this league.
I firmly believe go into the toughest places first. We'll figure out a lot about ourselves. We'll know what we're good at, we'll know what we're not good at, we'll know what we need to improve. Going to Seattle and going to Atlanta, you're not supposed to get anything. Doesn't mean we're not going to go get anything. We're going to go try achieve 3 points in both games, but you're not supposed to get anything in those games. So for us, as part of our development and our growth, it's probably better for us to go play in places like that where they are expected to come out and be on the front foot and get the 3 points. We have nothing to lose on Saturday. We have everything to gain, and we go to Atlanta in the second week, exactly the same. So it almost allows us a little bit more breathing time to get ourselves into the league.
Growing as a team, growing individually as a player as well, you know, getting to know teammates and the new guys that have come in, it's been fantastic. Obviously, we still got a long way to go. I said it's a new team, you know, everyone needs to just take a breather in, breathe a little bit, you know, to the fans, everyone needs to realize that this is a new team, this is a bunch of players coming from different places, and you know, we have to get used to each other, and I think everything will be okay.
Maybe underdogs in the sense of being an expansion team and that we only had so much time together, or I only knew these guys' name about a month ago, and so I think from what I've been reading is people aren't expecting much from us, and so our job is to prove them wrong because this group is hungry.
Character and unity. I think the group is very united. We have been working 2 months now, and it seems like we know each other from a long time ago, and there's a nice chemistry between everyone, and that is nice. Everybody's focused, everybody's working for the same objective, and the main thing is everybody's positive. So that is great things.
If we do well, great. If we don't do well, it's a learning opportunity, and we have a whole season in front of us. I think it's better to learn those lessons now than halfway through the season see there's cracks in the armor. So I think it's a good crucible for us in the beginning of the season.
Coming here, the expectation was for me personally to find a resurgence in my career and start something new, and I got to do that with the club from the beginning as well. So. I'm grateful that I got to grow with the club as well, and to still be here when it achieved its vision, when it started, and it was my vision as well, is an amazing thing, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm so proud to be here, and there's definitely a sense of pride going into the game for the fans and for everyone that's been a part of this huge process for so long, and all the hard work to see it kind of culminate on March 2nd is going to be incredible.
And it doesn't matter if they win, they lose, or they tie, because this is history tonight. History for the city of Cincinnati welcoming its third Major League sports team. And finally, it was time for the game, the very first for FCC and MLS. And you're carrying our flag.
I get to carry your flag, yes.
For the very first time.
For the very first time. It's been ironed. It's all great. I'm still a Sounders fan, but yes, I'm carrying your flag.
Do you feel deeply honored to do this?
I do, deeply honored, because it's the first time. I do. This is history in the making.
So whether you're a Sounders fan or not, kind of cool.
It is cool, because yeah, it'll be a story that I'll always be able to tell.
Back to Lamar with some space on the left, corner of the 18. He centers it to DePlan. DePlan keeps it himself, was trying to get it to his right foot. Then a strike from Bertoni, and the magical moment belongs to Leonardo Bertoni. He opens the FC Cincinnati account with a goal in the 14th minute.
So it wasn't a miracle in the Emerald City for FC Cincinnati, but it wasn't far off what they expected. For the fans and for the team too, they say there's stuff to grow on here, and they are still proud of what happened tonight.
I thought it was a really good game, and it was a tough game, but I expected it.
Wise words from 7-year-old Grant Byrne of Hyde Park. An expansion team needs time to grow.
I was pleased to see the positives. I think when our players were calm and confident and we possessed the ball, I thought we looked very, very good. But those were only short little spurts during the course of the game.
But there was this historic moment, the first goal in franchise history by Leo Bertoni.
It was nice. The first 15 minutes that I scored, and we were 1-0 in front, but at the end we received 4 goals, and I cannot be happy with that goal.
Can you even repeat what you screamed when Leo scored that goal?
No. I mean, it was just, like I said, it was a great Cincinnati sports moment. And, it'll go down in history. It was a neat night for Cincinnati sports.
The hundreds of fans who traveled to Seattle for the game will never forget that moment. And these players say they won't forget that these folks made the trip west.
They were so loud. Like, we walked out onto the pitch and they started chanting FCC, and I just looked up there, and those are my people. Those are the people that I grew up with, and so it's cool to look up there that they all made the trip, and we're loud, It
was nice to have them here, and at the first game especially, and we are a little family, and it's nice to have them here.
And ultimately, the fans know this is just one game.
It was a rough start, but it's a good start. It's a legacy that's beginning. It'll be great for the city of Cincinnati.
It was a great start, but it was a little disappointing. But it's just start here to this season, so in the MLS, so we're really happy. Great to be here.
Born and raised in Cincinnati. I've been here for 6 years. Happy for the city of Cincinnati. This is exciting. I still follow WCPO, and happy for the Linders that did this for the city, so it's really exciting.
Nick, are you a Sounders fan or an FC fan?
FC fan, all the way.
And so, look, Sounders are good.
Yeah.
What did you think of this game, this team right now?
It was good, but at first, that first goal, we thought we were, going to win. But win or lose, it's exciting for the city.
Yeah, we speak to the guys about three main things before you go into the game. One is obviously your work rate. The second thing is your discipline in terms of how we ask you to play, and then obviously how you're composed. And then the third thing is problem solving. And you've got to go on the road in situations like this, and you have to problem solve. So they did a very, very good job of overloading the flank. Then we have to deal with that. If it's 1v1, if it's 2v2, if they put a third player there against our two, we have to slide over collectively as a group. That's our back four and our midfield too. So I don't think we did a good job of problem solving that one in the first 45 minutes.
They scored some goals, put us under some pressure, and we tried to respond in the second half a little bit. They're a good team, credit to them. You know, we can learn from it and move forward.
Tough game. It's a learning experience. It's our first MLS game. You know, we have to take the lessons from this and build on it. You know, it's we still have 33 games left, and you know, you lose soccer games, and when you lose, your character comes out, and see what happens the next week. Hopefully, we can learn from mistakes and you know, move on to the next one.
I mean, it was exciting just to see FC Cincinnati a part of Major League Soccer, and the first match in franchise history, and the beautiful strike by Leo. So, you know, it was an exciting night for Cincinnati, and obviously for our club. We have, you know, we go back to work on Monday.
I know you. You're never satisfied. And I saw you halfway through that game, and you were definitely not satisfied. So what do you say to this team?
Well, I think we know that we're going to get better this week. We got better from last week to tonight, and we'll get better from tonight to Atlanta. So, you know, we don't play 34 games in 1 week. We play them one at a time, and we'll get better. But that's a terrific team, and you know, you tip your hat to Seattle. They were very good tonight, and we got our first match in franchise history under our belt, and now we go back to work.
33 more games in the season. A lot can change, and that is what this team and its coaches and its fans are counting on. It's been great out here in Seattle. We're heading back to Cincinnati, and we'll see you guys there.